The letter I never sent. There was a time I wrote your name at the corners of my dream carefully as though the future could be folded into papers and delivered to my footstep. I believed in forever then, not the forever found in stories or movies or fictions, but the kind that sits quietly between two people who promise never to leave each other. I believed every smile meant safety and every word meant truth. Every I care would remain long after the stars grew tired of shining. But life has a strange way of teaching lessons through closed doors. One day, the laughter became silence, the calls became memories, the promises became questions with no answers, and suddenly I was standing alone again. In the middle of a story that once felt like home, I searched for reasons, I searched for mistakes, I searched through every conversation like someone looking for a lost treasure. And maybe I talked too much, maybe I cared too deeply, maybe I loved too honestly, and maybe I wasn't enough. Those thoughts followed me through sleepless nights and lonely mornings. They sat beside me when nobody else did. They whispered doubts until I almost believed them. Almost. Because somewhere beneath the sadness, beneath the tears, beneath the ache of missing what could never return, a small voice remained. A quiet voice, a stubborn voice, a voice that refused to let my heart die. It reminded me that flowers bloom again, and after the storm, the moon still rises even when everywhere becomes dark. The river still kept flowing even when there are rocks. So I began again, slowly, painfully. One day at a time, I started collecting pieces of myself that I had scattered while trying to hold on to someone else. I found my smile hidden behind old photographs. I found my strength inside prayers, spoken through tears. I found my words in places where heartbreak couldn't reach. And then I realized something. That people who leave do not take your light with them. The ones who walk away cannot carry your destiny. Their absence may hurt, but it cannot erase who you are. You are still the poem God is writing. You are still the dream waiting to be unfolded. You are still the sunrise even when someone chooses to close their eyes. So this is the letter I never sent. Not because the words were not important, but because they no longer needed destination. The truth is, I survived, I grew, I healed. And while a part of me will always remember this chapter that ended, I'm finally excited about these chapters, still waiting to begin. For every tear I cried, a lesson remained. For every goodbye I received, a new beginning arrived. And for every time my heart was broken, it learned a new way to become stronger. So if you ever hear my name, know this. I am no longer waiting for someone to choose me. I choose myself. I choose peace. I choose hope. I choose a future that is calling my name. And this time, with both hands working towards it. With both hands open, include hands, the eyes full of stars. This is Lisa.